Here are 5 high school coach interview questions and answers written by our expert interviewers from mockquestions.com. Question number 1. Why do you want to coach here? The interviewer wants to know you've done some research about their school prior to the interview. It's important to know what you're getting into when applying to different schools. Research a little history about the school, their sports programs, and what they value. I have looked into your core values here, respect and pride. I believe it is important for each student to learn what respect is and how to give it. Pride in your school and teams is also important. It gives students something to be passionate for. Question number 2. What is one of the most important qualities to have as a coach? The interviewer is looking to understand what type of culture you'll create as a coach for their team and if it aligns with the values the athletic director and school want overall. The most important quality to have as a coach is to be patient. Each player has a different learning style and some will learn faster or slower than another. So I believe it is important to have patience for each player. Question number 3. What is the most difficult part of being a coach? Coaches are presented with many different challenges, whether internal or external. With this question, you can keep the answer very surface level by talking about difficulties with parents or teachers. Or you can approach this question by talking about direct difficulties as a coach related to playing time, making cuts, or even making calls about benching a player. I think the hardest part for me as a coach is watching a player graduate that I had worked with since freshman year. It is amazing to help them grow as an athlete and an individual. It is also bittersweet to watch them move on to other things. Thankfully, many times I have had players come back to visit just to tell me how things are going. Question number 4. How important is winning compared to how your students are doing in the classroom? As a coach, you need to remember that you'll be wearing multiple hats during the season. One of those hats is being an educator. On my past teams, I have set expectations for on the court and off the court. My players have needed to maintain at least a C average to be on the team. If a player is in jeopardy of falling below a C or is struggling with classwork, I work with the student and the teacher to create a plan to help the student get back on track. Question number 5. Your previous coaching record does not show many successes. Why do you think we should appoint you? Generally, not every season is going to be a winning season, but it is alarming when a coach's record shows a lot of losses. Don't be alarmed by this question during an interview. The interviewer is going to do their research too, so it is better to be upfront and honest with your record. My record does show quite a few losses. The team I coached with was brand new to the sport. This is not an excuse, but for the first part of the season, we were very focused on the basic skill of the game and working together as a whole. Towards the end of the season, you are able to see we won a few games. I believe you should appoint me as head coach because I will not give up on the team, and my focus is always on getting the players to improve.